Hi guys, and welcome back to the Get Growth channel. We're here at the Home SEO series where we, basically me and Florine, show you how to tackle different SEO tasks and how to solve different SEO issues you might have with your site. And what we're going to talk about today is how your organization or you as a personal brand can stand out on Google. And basically what I'm talking about today is how you can do this with the JSON-LD structure. So basically this is just a way that you can structure certain information in order for Google to show them in a different way when people are searching for your organization's name or for you as a personal brand. And just to make this a little bit more clear, I will just start this video by showing you a little bit about the examples on how this actually looks in Google searches. And then we're going to see how we can take care of this particular task in a WordPress site, the chiefcontent.co site that I've been using in each video on this series. We also have the Get Growth series here on the channel that we've finished the second season for, where basically we showed you different marketing tools and how you can use them so you can actually get growth for your business or for your site out of them. So you can also check that out after seeing today's video live event. Okay, so we're going to start with some examples, as I was saying, I'm going to show you after that in a WordPress site how you can take care of that information, what information you need to put there, how you can do that. And then at the end I would like to talk a little bit about the impact that this can have for you. So let's just head a little bit over here to the Google tab that I have open just to show you a little bit of examples. So I have a few that I've searched for in the last minute. Let's search for CNN, for example. So as you see, if you're searching for a particular brand name or a person on Google, you're going to see that this part here on the right is going to appear, where basically you see like the name that you search for, the complete name, what it is, what kind of company it is, or if it's a person, what kind of title they have. So in case of CNN, it's like a media company, of course. Then the logo, yeah, because it's a visual element that can be easily connected to that company, and if that's what you're searching for, then the link to their site, a short description, in this case is taken from Wikipedia, a few informations here, short information, and then the profiles. It can look a little bit different for each brand that you're searching for, so that's why I had multiple examples. So this was a company, or we can search for NASA, for example, which is a federal agency. You can see here again the logo, the links of the profiles, and again what other people have searched for. This is information that Google puts here. Okay, and then let's search for Amazon, for example. Okay, so yeah, again, in here you see different information. So you saw that for CNN, we had here information that was about who funded it, and different aspects like this. And here we have like the stock price depending on what type of company it is. But as I was saying, this is not just for companies and organizations. This can also be useful for different people. For example, for authors. So I was talking in the last weeks about Game of Thrones. So let's search for George R.R. Martin just to see this. So yeah. So here we have it, like there's an image with him. In this case, it's not just, because there's no logo for this person. You can see this information about him, what he is. He's an American novelist, the link to his personal site. And then again, a few details about him, because it's a person. It's not going to be like the date it was launched, the company, but when he was born, and different other information about them, and even quotes in the case of authors. And yeah, and again, the profiles that are connected here. Now, these are just a few examples to see how this can look, but you can definitely tell that when you have something like this on Google and you're searching, the elements that are a bit different, basically, that they have like an image here or here on the right, are things that give you more attention, something that you would look for first or click on even if you're searching for something. And this is one of the reasons why it's really great to take care of this information for your site. It's also easy to do, maximum 5 minutes to actually get it up once you know what information you would like to appear here in the description and things like that. If you don't have this for your site, or in the case that you don't have a WordPress site, so what I'm going to further explain won't be as useful for you, you can do this for other platforms as well. But if you don't want to do that necessarily for your site, you can also just set up a Google company page, and then the information that they're going to use when they show your company is going to be taken from there. So the description that you have there, if you have the link to your site there, it's going to be here, and if you connect it to other social media profiles. So if you don't do this for your site, which is really simple to do, especially if you're on WordPress, you can at least set up a Google page, and Google will take the information for that, a business page basically, or a personal page in the case of authors. Okay, further on, we will discuss on how you can do this in a WordPress site. I've already looked here a little bit on it, but let's just say that we're here in the dashboard. And of course, like most tasks that I'm taking care of here on the SEO part, I'm going to use Squirrly. So if you don't have the Squirrly plugin, you can install it really easily from adding a new plugin. And then after it's installed and activated with your email address, you can go to the tab that says SEO Settings, as you can see here. So I'm just going to click on this. And as I was saying, so this element that appear on Google is just information about your site that is structured in a special way, so Google knows exactly what kind of information it can take and where to put it. So this is the name of your organization, this is the description about it, so these are your social media profiles. And this type of structured data is called JSON-LD. So as you can see it here so you can let Squirrely do this for you. So that's really simple to do. You just have to click here on yes, and it changes from from the no to yes. The changes have been saved, and now we just have to specify what the information that we want to be presented in this structure will be. And how you do that is basically going down here, and the ones that I've said that I want Squirrely to do, then will come from this gray, basically, because you cannot edit this information, to this part where you can edit. So this is like the JSON-LD for semantic SEO. And here is the data that you need to put in. So first of all, you have to specify what type of site you have. So basically, as I was showing you, if you're an organization, the kind of information Google will show up will be different than the kind of information they will need if you're a person. So you can choose that from here. So if you're an organization or if it's a personal blog, a personal site. Today I'm gonna go for the chiefcontent.co site. So this is like an organization that we're presenting, and start putting all the information here. So your organization name, let's just say it's Chief Content. Okay, then you can basically select the logo URL, and you can do this really easily. If you have the file already uploaded, you can just check it from here. So select it simply. I will just use this image from Squirrly, as we don't have a logo yet, just to show you an example. If you don't have the file already uploaded here, again, it's simple in WordPress, just like you would do with any other file that you would upload to an article or to a page. You just go to upload files, select the file, and upload it to your media in order to use it. Okay, so I selected this image here, and I'm going to use this media file. Use media. Haven't I selected? Okay. Yeah, and it puts the URL of the logo, and then Google will show up this image taking it from that specific URL. Then contact phone, I'm not going to put this in because we don't really have a contact phone special for chief content. And you can specify here this contact information, so the phone, what type of contact information it is, and you can choose which one is more important for you. So it can be customer service, technical support, or any of these options that you see here. This is important because it's going to be written there. So like, okay, so you're contacting them directly from there, it's going to show up like this. And in the cases of the companies that actually have their phone, it's really easy if you're browsing Google from your mobile phone, from your smartphone, to just click there and call you if they would like to have a personal contact with you and just get in contact. And I do suggest this to be really open information, because in many cases the people that are looking for your company, like for example, let's say that they see a product of yours somewhere in a shop, in the retailers, they would like to see like if they would have the possibility to contact you if something goes wrong with their product, or if they would want more details on how to use it better. And they will look over your site and see if you have contact information. If they can find it easily from this JSON structure on Google, you don't even have to worry about the fact that they'll think, oh, this is like a no-name company that I'm never going to be able to contact. I'm not going to buy this product because if I'm going to have any issues with it, there's no way I can find support from them. There's no way I can contact them. So this is really important. So if you're gonna mention the contact phone for your company, do select one of these to know which type of phone it is for the people that are going to use it, especially from smartphones. And then a short description here. Grammarly always helping me here. So the short description: chief content is a marketing resource where you can find articles on how many big brands are doing, I'm gonna say just doing their marketing strategies. It should need a little bit more copywriting effort, but just for example, I think this is enough. Okay, and this is basically a short description. This is going to be shown there, so if someone hears about your brand, but they're like, okay, so where did I hear this from? They can search that, they can see the information and be, okay, now I know what it is about. And it's going to be presented there. And also to help you better understand, never forget what these settings are all about, as Squirrly, the plugin, it can help you with a lot of SEO tasks. You have here like a preview, so this is like the information that will be taken care of here. So as I presented you in the examples before, so it's like Google, the internet company, and then the short description and different specific data that they take from there. Okay. Now, the next thing that I presented also in the examples, and it shows here as well, are the profiles. So like the social media profiles. How does Google know that that's the right profile that you're using? And that basically you can do that with Squirrly as well. You just have to click here, like add your social media to JSON, and it's going to tell you that you need to specify them here. And if you specify them here, it's going to also be included in the JSON if you want Squirrly to take care of those settings for you. So yeah, so basically here I talked in the previous weeks about Twitter validation, so I had then put my Twitter account here, but you can also put all the other accounts. It's just simple. You go to your profile, you'll take the link and you just copy paste it here. and it's basically enough. That's what you have to do. So as you see, for each example is like just the link, like the domain of that specific platform, and then the data that is specific for your account. So either if in Google Plus it's just a number, or you have a personalized one when it says you the name of your company in the URL. And again, for Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or Instagram, you can add all of those here basically, and the information will be done. Okay, and when you've put all your information here and everything is done, you can just have to save SEO settings just to make sure that everything is done, and we can check it again to see here. Yeah, so yeah, the organization name, the URL for the logo, and then the short description that I put here. And that's basically it. It's going to take a while until Google takes this information again, as they're not crawling all the time your site, so it might take from 24 hours up to a few days until this information will be shown on Google. But is a really important aspect that you should take care of for your site. And the reason, as I was saying before, there are multiple reasons. One is that when people are searching for your brand, they would like to see that it's a name brand, that it's something that they can see, okay, so this is the company. It kind of shows like, yeah, this company exists. You have a site, you have information that I could look for, and let's just call it the data that they expect you to see from you. Again, it's easier for them to contact you. I use that a lot of times when I need to contact different institutions. Just search the name of the institution, and then I just get a phone number from there, and I call directly from my phone from there with just one click. It's also helpful to have this information because they know for sure that that's the official site that you have, rather than just guessing if the first one that appears on Google is the official site or not, and things like that. Because for different smaller companies, or for bigger brands that have multiple let's say a bigger architecture of brands, and so like they have different products and all of them have different names, and they don't actually know what is the site for that particular product or brand from their portfolio. This is also very useful because they know, like, okay, so that's the official site, even if that might not be the one that contains the name of the brand in the URL. These are like the main reasons that I think that this is important. So because it has like a visual element to get people to like actually look on it on the Google search, then that it gives you trust in the eyes of the audience. Third, that it's easy to contact you as a business, and basically it gives them the first information that they need. So yeah, this I consider that are the main reasons why you should do the JSON-LD structure for your site, and I think that you saw already that it's pretty easy to see that it works. There's also like a testing tool for developers here from Google that you can see that. There are also other information to see how we've improved this feature over the years from 2016 to 2017, and we're still working on giving you even more possibilities of doing this in the further versions of Squirrly that we're launching. So I think that that's about it for today. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. In the meanwhile, also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, to the Get Growth channel, just because you'll get more videos like this in which you'll learn more about SEOs task by task and see how you can basically solve those if there are issues or even improve your site. Also, we have the Squirrly HQ Twitter account where we put lessons each week, Mondays and Tuesday. Wednesday is usually Trends Day, where we talk a little bit about the trends in the marketing field. And you know, like next week, Florian's gonna show you another video here on the channel about different SEO tasks, and you can get a notification on Twitter for that as well. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram if you're using the platform and you're spending a lot of time there. You're gonna find different marketing tips from founders from the tools that we presented in the Get Growth series. Are really useful. You can learn a lot about them, from marketing to even to entrepreneurship. Their ideas are really great and you can learn a lot about them. And also, of course, the blog on squirrly.co, where you can see different articles where we teach you more about marketing, SEO, and just how to make the most out of the digital marketing world for your own site and for your own organization. So I think that's about it for today. Hope you have a great Friday and weekend, of course, and I hope that today was useful for you. Don't forget that you can stand out on Google in a really easy way. It took me less than 5 minutes to do that with all the explanations. So do try it out. Have a great day. Bye bye.